Welcome to Spoken Reviews, home of the Spoken Reviews. Today, guys, we have the Tesla Cybertruck, and we'll be going over the top 10 things that we like/love about this truck. Yes, this truck is fantastic, but let's look at the top 10 things that really set it apart. All right, starting off the list with number one is going to be the unique style. Now, this is a very unique looking vehicle. Nothing on the road looks like it, except for another Cybertruck, right? Versus other truck manufacturers, they all very much look similar, right? They're all pretty much the same format of a vehicle. The Cybertruck completely rethought what a vehicle could be and should be, right? And I hope that this, unique braveness on doing this resonates across the industry and other manufacturers start doing things like this. Again, there's no need to keep up with the same boring stuff. Let's be unique and let's be genuine and let's let the designers design. And coming in at number two on the list is going to be the technology, both right now, the short term, and also the long term. Nothing beats the technology that you get with Tesla. And when it came down to choosing between the Cybertruck and the GMC Sierra, the last decision that made it over the top for me was going to be the technology, because I know that as long as I have the Cybertruck, I'm going to have the latest and greatest updates. And when we talk about updates, we're talking about at minimum once a month, you're getting a new update for the Cybertruck. You cannot beat the overall technology that Tesla offers. All right, coming in at number three is going to be the speed. Now, this Cybertruck is extremely fast. It's almost too fast for a truck. And typically, whenever you go to dynamics, what I do is when I'm around town and I'm not necessarily worried about the battery because I'm going to be charging, I have it in sport mode, right? And sport mode is fast. This thing moves like a sports car. In fact, this Cybertruck, the non-foundation all-wheel drives version, can beat most sports cars in a race. Now, of course, if I'm on a road trip, I'll go ahead and slide it to comfort mode to be more efficient. It's a chill acceleration. And you can definitely see the difference between chill and sport. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm around town, I'm using the sport mode. And boy, oh boy, this thing is fast. All right, guys, now we're on back for number 4, and it is going to be the truck bed. I absolutely love the truck bed. I like to use my truck to do truck things, not necessarily always towing. There's a lot more than just truck things. You guys can see we just got back from Florida. We definitely use the truck bed, 6-foot bed. Again, a bigger bed than I've had in my other trucks. I've had another 4 trucks before this one. This is the biggest, longest bed that I've had. It's nice and wide. The track system is awesome. The light system, whenever you're getting stuff, in your truck early in the morning or late at night, it's awesome. The under storage here is also pretty phenomenal, right? I do have a bed mat to protect. You guys can see that a lot of sand there. The bed mat's there to protect, but I really do love and enjoy the truck bed here. My one knock on it is not having a step-up function. I'm waiting for an aftermarket step-up function, but it should have come OEM. To me, GMC does the absolute best job with truck beds out there in the game. So GMC, Chevy, they do the best job. So kudos to them, but this is going to be on my list as one of the top things is the overall truck bed. Oh, how can I forget the power? Also a huge pro in the truck bed. Can't forget that. And the tie-down systems. Really good job. These points, extremely helpful when you're tying stuff. All right, guys, coming at number 5 is going to be the ride comfort. Now, with this air suspension, as you guys can see, this thing rides extremely smooth. You cannot beat the ride quality of this. It feels like a luxury vehicle. And you're paying the price of a luxury vehicle, but the ride quality is phenomenal compared to a truck. In fact, whenever I was, getting down to the wire and trying to decide which truck that I was going to go with, I really like the Chevy Silverado EV and the GMC, but they're extremely bumpy, right? Compared to when you get in a Cybertruck, it's night and day. The ride quality of this is extremely comfortable, which also makes road trips a lot better. So again, that is going to be on the list as a top reason why we love it. The ride quality, very hard to beat. In fact, I think this is the best ride quality of any truck, gas or electric. And coming at number 6 on the list is going to be the gas savings. So right now I'm going to kind of focusing on the charger, but I save a ton of money in gas. So what I was spending with my truck around town, I was, a basic case for my V8, I was getting about 16 to 15 miles a gallon around town. And on the highways, if I was behaving, I could get, maybe 19, maybe 18. You cannot compare that to what I'm saving with the truck, especially when I'm charging from home. So when I'm charging on road trips, it's almost even because I'm paying a heightened price for the chargers. But charging at home, which is what I do, I'd say 300 days out of 365 days a year, I'm charging at home. I'm paying about a fourth of what I would pay in gas. So you cannot beat that. The gas savings is phenomenal. It's something that I see weekly, right? So instead of spending, 50, 60 bucks a week in gas, I'm spending like, $12 to $18 a week in electricity. And that's busy weeks. On weeks that I'm not driving a lot, I'm probably only spending like, maybe $6 in electricity. So you can't beat that. Now, coming in at number 7 on the list is going to be the 240 volt right here. This is awesome. I've been able to charge my camper. Again, we have a 20-acre property, and we have a little RV that's out there, and I'm able to charge my camper. Also, I can back up my home on this, right? So this is a phenomenal, just really, really good enhancement. Now, I will note that Chevy and Ford also have a similar system. So shout out to them. I think they do a good job. So it's not just them, but it's definitely on my list. Now, the one EV truck manufacturer doesn't have is going to be Rivian. I do hope that Rivian does get some type of system where you can, have a 240 charge. But again, extremely helpful for me. And it's something practical, something that I use at minimum once a month when I go out to my property. But if we ever have another ice storm like we did in Texas a couple of years ago, this is going to be a game changer because I'm basically driving on a huge battery that I can back up my entire house with, right? So really can't beat that. And that's why it's going to be on the list as number 7. That 240 volt charging is awesome. All right, guys, now we're on to number 8. It's going to be the entertainment. There's so much entertainment between Netflix, Twitch, Hulu, TikTok, YouTube, and tutorials. The whole family likes it, including myself. Plus, we also have the games, and we have the games right here, which is an arcade, a ton of cool games, a lot of entertainment. And there's also a screen in the back, which is also really cool, right? But again, how do you beat this, right? Nothing comes close to beating this. And this just kind of gives it over the edge. Now, I will say that Ford is trying to implement some games in the Mach-E that we have. They do have some basic games, but it's nowhere near the entertainment. You can also now use YouTube in the Mach-E, which means you can do it in the Lightning, which is cool. From my understanding, Chevy doesn't have that yet, but hopefully they will get that. But just with the overall technology, the processing speed, what you get with the Tesla is, tenfold better than anyone else, right? So you're getting the best entertainment in the world, which makes, little kids love this stuff, right? But also the little kid in us as adults, we love this stuff too. Let's just be serious, all right? So this is another great benefit of the Tesla. All right, guys, and coming in at number 9, it's going to be the overall safety. Now, that's very important. Having a safe vehicle is number 1. The Cybertruck is extremely safe. The fact that all the weight is sitting at the bottom and the structure makes it extremely safe because what matters most is who's inside the vehicle, and that's you and your family, right? Now, I'll also point out within safety, having 3 sets of car seat hooks at the bottom, right? So you have the hooks here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 sets at the bottom, and also you have the tethers at the top. Makes it extremely safe, right? Because again, the most important thing is with the vehicle, the truck is fun, but it's all about getting to point A to point B safely and making sure that, your family's safe. So that's definitely a huge benefit and the reason why I love this truck. All right, guys, and in the list is going to be number 10, the full self-driving. The full self-driving, in my opinion, is light years above what it used to be. It does a really great job. I'm not sure if it's the fact that the truck is higher and you can see more, or with the combination of a lot of stuff. Plus, they've done a lot of investments with the AI technology, reprogramming the systems, but it's light years above what it used to be. No more phantom stops. I had a really popular video on the channel about 3 years ago with my Model Y. I went to Colorado and it was like phantom stop after phantom stop after phantom stop. Don't have that issue anymore, right? The full self-driving is really, really good. And it makes road trips a lot easier on you mentally and physically because you're basically just monitoring the truck, supervising the truck while it does its. All right, guys, thanks for watching this quick video. Again, this is going to be the top 10 things that I love about the Cybertruck. If this video was helpful for you, hit the thumbs up for me. If you want to see more videos like this, sub to the channel. Also, if you're looking at buying a Tesla, whether it be a Cybertruck, a Model Y, an X, or an S, and my videos have been helpful for you in any way, go ahead and use my referral code. The referral code will be in the comments. It means a lot to me. It helps the channel. It helps me out. It helps you out. You're going to get a $2,000 discount on your vehicle. Plus, it helps me out, too, and helps the channel out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.